how to get to this?
It's in the Patreon page on Facebook.
Okay, so
Let me see.
that's where I told her to go. Hopefully she found it okay.
Yeah, let me see if I could. No, we're supposed to be live right now. Due to Facebook where you can't see the names and profile pictures of your viewers, send them a link so they can grant Be Live permission. What? Oh, okay. So every week when we do this live show, we can't see the names or anything because they got to do permissions now. That's odd. Oh, who do we lose?
Dan and Lynn.
We'll bring them back. There they are. Where are they at?
Trying a new thing.
I was trying to see if we could get our picture like your guys's, but it's different.
Like, are you talking about sideways or?
Yeah.
Try turning it sideways now that you're live. It might flip it. Hold on. Wait.
Yeah, but then we're like this, and then they're like this.
Nope. Yeah, I won't do it now. Never mind. All right, turn it back.
All right.
Normally, once I have you guys live, like in the chat room like this, it would flip automatically. I don't know why it's not flipping automatically, but.
Emily, you look so good. Somebody ought to put you on a plate and sock you up with a biscuit.
Yeah. Somebody did.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
I'm going to try before we start really chatting. I mean, you guys can start chatting. That's all right. I'm going to see.
Oh, yeah. You got a show to do. Sorry, Aaron.
No.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
show?
Oh, you guys can chat. That's good. I'm trying to see because for some reason, okay, I comment on this. I can't see who's chatting in the chat. It just says Facebook user. But if I post this link, apparently.
And I can't see you either, Aaron.
I don't know.
Can you guys see Aaron?
There we go. Okay, guys. If you guys are here, I just shared a link in the chat. Click that link, and you should be able to allow. You'll allow this app to kind of let you be seen. There we go. So now it's working for me. So, all right, guys. You guys can't see me, huh?
I can't on the app.
No.
But you see everybody else?
Yes.
I can see Emily. I lost Dan and Lynn.
Yeah.
You can't see us?
Yeah.
Emily looks so pretty with her little fountain of hair.
Can you see me now?
No, I can't see you, but I got Dan and Lynn back. It's probably just the app interface.
They might have updated or something.
So everybody says they can see all of us. So
Okay,
what's up, guys? Thank you guys for joining us on this hack. Oh my God, Hacksaw! I just saw your shirt.
Mostly because I'm sunburned to help. So
What was that?
the shoulders need to be free. But I made myself for some reason, and I don't remember what it was, but I was going to wear it to some choir event, and I never did. I don't know if I lost it or what, but here's Hacksaw.
It worked, Joel.
oh,
Joel said the link doesn't work. It linked for you, Joel. I can see your name now. Look at that. I can see a comment. That is awesome. Sure. So Dan and Lynn, how you guys been holding up lately with all this stuff going on?
It's been pretty rough here in New York, but we're hanging in there. Lynn's working from home. I'm working from home, and I just feel really lucky to have a job right now. And there's 38 million Americans without one, so it's been okay. You know,
Yep.
We're getting through it.
What was that? Oh, I heard someone talking.
Sure.
I think hey, Emily, do me a favor and do you refresh on your end? I think you're having a little bit of lag like we had with Carrie last time.
Oh yeah, very true.
Is anybody else getting that or no?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't know
Let me
how to do that.
hit refresh on my end. Let me see if I can do it.
That didn't do it.
Uh-oh.
Okay, is everybody still there? Oh, we lost Emily. We'll get her back.
I see wood or something.
I think it's a table.
It looks like skin. Like somebody needs to go to the dermatologist.
I'll say.
What happened?
Should get that checked out for sure. There she is. Glad you made it.
Is this better?
There we go. Yeah, so that's better. Yeah. Were you on your computer? Oh.
Uh-oh.
Well, if you have to be frozen with one image, that's a good image to be frozen.
I'll say.
It's a really good image.
Yeah. Oh. There she is. Glad you made it. Sort of.
We'll get this going eventually, right? No.
Yeah,
Sure.
man.
So you gotta tell me, Dan and Lynn, you gotta tell me a time where you guys were with Carrie and shit went all crazy.
Oh.
What? Wait, what?
Good story. You gotta give me a good story.
You want me to get my list out, or I don't know. There's been some amazing times with Carrie.
Yeah.
Carrie Lynn Hyde has been an absolute blessing to come into my life as a person, as an Eric Church fan.
This is gonna be the roasted Carrie.
She has she's delivered a lot of joy into my life, and that's all I know. And I can't tell you how much I love that girl. I love her like a sister. I mean, if you just look at this flag right behind me, there she is, and I'm standing right next to her.
I don't know if I can see it.
I don't know if they can see it, but damn it, I hung it up with string tonight just for this.
I wish I looked like that cartoon.
Oh, sure, you look a lot better in that cartoon, especially your feet, right, Chris Graham?
Yeah. The feet are hot.
Oh
Yeah.
man, there must be a story to
Said
that.
one guy ever.
That's right.
Yeah, Chris loves Carrie's feet a lot, and I understood that love the more time I spent on tour with her. You know, she's got wonderful feet.
Oh man, that's hilarious, guys.
Because that's what every girl loves to hear, is that of all of her body parts, her feet are the best looking.
That's right.
What kind of trouble did you and Carrie get into when she came to visit you for a while?
Not much with me, but with what did you guys do in Toronto?
We were good in Toronto.
Oh, you were behaved?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Pittsburgh was probably we were least behaved, I would
Oh,
think.
yeah, Pittsburgh.
There
Yeah.
was a crazy night, that Friday night show.
The Friday night in
Yeah.
Pittsburgh, yeah.
That was crazy.
What happened?
It was very crazy that night.
That was
We
the
were
night that
drinking a
he
lot.
signed my boot, and I
Yes.
came. Aaron, you and your dad were down on the front row,
Yeah.
and when he pointed me out, Lynn and I came running down there, and I was so damn drunk, all I could do was sob. I sounded like a complete idiot. I was like shrieking. It was terrible.
That's funny. So Emily, can you hear us now, or are you there?
That's sober.
I think we're losing her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know
She's
you're.
so pretty to look at.
Oh, you're frozen. Are you there?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
oh.
here.
No, too much Wi-Fi going on. The bandwidth. It's the bandwidth.
So when I went to visit Emily, I Ubered. I flew into Chicago and I Ubered to her house, and I think I got there at like I don't
Yeah.
know, midnight or so.
Is this any better?
Still with her mom at the time. Yeah, that's better.
Hey, was that Hardy you just walked past in your house? No, I'm joking. I thought I saw Hardy hiding behind your refrigerator.
So she gave me a tour of Manhattan, Illinois. We had a great time.
So
my
what
gosh.
is there to do in Manhattan, Illinois?
Literally nothing. It's gotten like pretty southern suburby of Chicago over the years, but like when I was a kid, it was not a lot of people. And like Carrie, being the sweetest girl ever, she's, oh my God, show me around your town. What is there to do? Nothing.
I think we drove in a circle.
There's a cornfield over there and a train track over there. That's it.
We went to the Round Barn.
Yeah, the Round Barn Farm, that's a thing.
That was neat.
I guess.
And we went to the bakery.
There's nothing fun to do in Manhattan. It's
Where
like one
where are you
big
close to? Like, what's
traffic.
that? Is like Joliet the closest town or like big town?
Yeah, so Mark and I moved to New Lenox, which is just
Yeah.
north
Okay.
of Manhattan. So
Yeah.
I've
All
been
right.
through Manhattan, Illinois.
You've been to Manhattan, Illinois?
Yeah, I lived in Chicago for 5 years. I know exactly where she's talking about. And Joliet, yeah.
Joliet prison. That place
Emily,
is
where was it
crazy.
that we went to the mall and drank all those moonshine samples?
that was in Nashville.
Was it?
That was at the Operating Mall.
Okay.
Was it
That
Old
was
Smoky?
Yeah, it was. We walked
Yeah,
out.
their
We were like,
samples
yeah,
will
we'll
get
try
you.
that one. Yeah, we'll try that one. Keep them coming. Yeah, I walked out of that store tipsy.
And we went to the Lego place and played with all the giant Lego sculptures.
Oh my God.
And she had her sister and her nephew with her.
So I want to know what kind of trouble you guys got into in Toronto.
I don't know if we did anything.
Did I forget anything from
Oh,
Toronto?
Joel says well, you guys had fun, and fun's in capital FUN.
We did. Joelle was a hell of a tour guide. She took all of us around.
Yeah.
It was Chris Johnson and Frazee, and I can't remember who all was in our group, but we all walked. I think I put 20,000 steps on my Fitbit that day. But she showed us everything there was to see. It was a great tour, and it was chilly, so we were hustling.
Wasn't one of the worst weekends though. It was chilly, but doable. It was just a long walk. Her and I, we looked at it, we're like, it's not that far. And then we're like, oh, it is. So we you guys walk and all like, oh yeah, I know that. That's like 10 minutes from here. And it's actually a little longer depending on who you're walking with. That's what we found
That's
out.
like if you're downtown Nashville and you're like, we can walk to the White Castle.
Oh no, you cannot walk
You
to that White
can't.
Castle. No.
I've tried it
We did
multiple
it.
times.
We got to Nathan Phillips Square.
Weiss's Liquors.
That White Castle is a haul. Like you could see the sign, like if you look down Broadway sometimes, but it's a long ass walk.
It was
You're
kind of
motivated, you can
short
walk
from our
anywhere.
condo.
Yeah, but after being downtown Broadway, it's the light at the end of the tunnel. You're like, it's not that far.
Yeah, but it's only like a $4 Uber ride too.
You might as well Uber.
One of
Or
these
you can get on a
days,
scooter.
Some places in Toronto.
Is Nashville sell the scooters? You can just take a scooter.
I don't
No.
know if they do anymore.
No, I
sure
think they got rid
now.
of those after we left.
That was probably the worst thing that cities have ever done.
Oh
Is
my
the
God,
scooters? Like everywhere you'd walk, you'd trip over a damn scooter.
Yeah,
And I got on and started riding it and it started beeping at me and said it's going to call the police on me because I didn't rent it.
especially with all the tourist drivers that are there that don't know to look out for them. I mean, it's one
Oh,
thing
yeah.
if you live there and you know what to expect, but I'm glad I wasn't driving because I would have hit one.
Doing 30 over in North Carolina, right?
Right, exactly. I
Yeah,
would have gotten a ticket for it too.
but he signed my boot. Nobody cares, lady. Nobody cares. Just give me your
At least if
license.
you got to go back for court, at least you have to go back to Nashville.
Yeah.
So that's
No,
pretty
Tennessee
cool.
doesn't have that law. Just North Carolina, apparently.
Yeah.
That's
Well, we
crazy.
have. What's Illinois, Emily? If it's 25 or over, they consider it reckless driving.
Yep. I thought it was 15. It could be 25. I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely not 15 because I've got busted a couple times for 15 over.
Driver.
It's definitely has to be. I think it's 25 over. If you're doing 25 over, they will arrest you and take you in for reckless driving.
Wow.
So
At least you didn't have anything in the car, right?
Before it was legal.
Before
Right.
it's legal now. Yeah, in Illinois, it's legal.
I know,
Well,
brother. My brother lives there. Man.
We're here in Chicago.
Yeah, he lives in Elgin.
We went to go visit your brother when I was there.
Yeah, we went to visit my brother with Carrie, actually.
Yep, and had
In
Chicago
Chicago.
pizza.
Ooh, that sounds yummy.
I was actually fun fact. I was born in Elgin.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I grew up probably the two towns over from Elgin, and then moved out this way after I got married. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I was born out in Elgin, but It's a good time. Good times out that way. Just depends on where you live.
I lived in Naperville for 5 years myself. So
Nice. When did you live out this way?
in high school, actually, I had to move from here in my senior year of high school to Chicago, and that was 1990, 91. And I
Okay. was
graduated
even
class
born
of
that day.
91 from Naperville Central High School.
So would you leave here in '96 then?
Yeah, I left maybe even before that, probably 95.
Small ass world.
Damn,
Yep.
dude, you probably just missed a really good band by like 2 or 3 years, I think, from the Naperville area. I go
know.
they're called Lucky Boys Confusion, but they came from the Naperville area, but it was probably like later '90s when they
Yeah.
started coming out.
But my
So, like-
claim to fame in Chicago is my mother started the largest Buffalo Bills backers club ever in Chicago history. She started out with 14 people in 1990 when they went to the first Super Bowl against the Giants, when we had the wide right. 14 people. By the time I moved away from Chicago, there was well over 350 members at least of the Bills Backers Club of Chicago. Amazing.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's because they're probably sick of watching the Bears draft shitty quarterbacks.
Oh, well, it happens. We get one every now and then too on the Bills.
Yeah, right.
And you were leaving Illinois, and I was literally coming into Illinois because
That
I was
sucks.
born then.
We just missed each other. I even did a tour of the Joliet prison because I went to College of DuPage, and my professor in my correction class was the warden at Joliet at State Court.
My best friend,
Yeah.
he dispatches for Joliet now.
So we got to do a whole tour as a class of the prison. It was crazy cool.
Oh, that's neat.
Blues Brothers.
Yeah. They're doing tours of it now. Finally, again, they just opened some of it back up like a year ago, and they were doing tours before all this COVID stuff happened. But it'd be pretty cool to go back and check that out.
Yeah, I mean, you're a taxpayer, so you're entitled.
That's right.
I want to go check the place out, but it's not on the wrong side of the fence. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I know. I get it. Totally get it. You don't want to be on the other side.
There was this one time I went to visit my cousin. She works for Purdue University in Illinois, or Indiana, and there was this restaurant, and it used to be a prison. So, like, after it closed as a prison, they opened it up as a restaurant. And we've been day drinking all day, so we're like, that sounds like a great idea. Like, we can say we ate dinner at prison.
So cool.
We go there. It was like right around Halloween time, so it was already kind of spooky. We were day drinking, so we were all like hungover by the time we got there. It was the worst decision of my life. I'm like, I feel sick to my stomach, and I'm not sure if it's because I'm drinking or if it's because I don't even know what happened there. Like, the tables were inside of cells. It was so crazy.
Wow.
It's freaky.
That's so hot.
Sounds like a place you could go for your shadow show.
I thought it would be fun. It was
We've looked into going there. Yeah, we've definitely looked into going there before, and we're like, yeah, it's kind of expensive right now, but one of these days.
Ocala's got some haunted stuff. You could come here.
Really?
That'd be a good way to get you to Florida.
Someone's asking if they fed you prison food, Hacksaw.
The meat wasn't as good in prison as I thought it would be.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
Neither was the dinner.
I can't help it. I can't help it.
And I've had my fair share of meat in my day. Not in prison.
Prison meat.
I gotta use that as a soundbite. No.
I've had my fair share of meat.
I'm definitely using that as a soundbite.
You have to. That's great.
What about you, Carrie? Fair share of meat too? No.
I don't remember, dude.
Man.
Just show
That's
your feet. You'll be fine.
That's
Go
all
up
you
to
gotta
the
do.
biggest girl in there. Show your feet, and you'll be just.
good.
Yeah.
Good thing didn't bring Will Long on this one.
Oh shit!
Oh God.
I was gonna invite him on this one too. So the
Will needs
funniest
his
thing,
own week.
they got a Cameo has William Hung on Cameo for $35. And I'm like, I gotta do a Cameo video of William Hung like to William Long.
Yes.
That would be fun.
I'm like, this would make it fun. So did
My
you guys ever
hack
see the one we did
video
for
was the
Hacksaw?
best ever.
The one we did for you was awesome. So we had Hacksaw Jim
Yes,
Duggan.
that was cool.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
Yeah, that came out looking really cool. Especially because like we didn't know what he was gonna say. So like when we sent the email and everything, when we bought it, we're like, let's just see if he'll say anything about Hardy in there. And we're just writing up whatever. And we're like, we'll see if he says it. And he did it. He did it perfect too. So
Good old Hardy party. I miss him.
good old Hardy party. He's a good
What
guy.
a guy. He is a good guy. I mean, I guess I have one too, but he's no Hardy party.
Oh, there's another soundbite. No.
Hey!
Damn! Don't
Don't let him know. That's what she said. Yeah.
I finally got you to leave Kevin Pennington alone.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
He's a good looking fella, too.
Y'all are ruthless over there.
Robert
just one.
Robert Wildenberg was over here for Memorial Day weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he drove up from Pennsylvania. He drove 4.7 hours and made it here. And we had the greatest time. We didn't social distance or anything. Sorry.
No, you're hugging and everything.
If you're gonna drive 4 hours to my house in Buffalo, I'm not social distancing with you. I'm sorry.
You're getting a hug, damn it.
Yeah, we did hugs.
We did a lot of hugs. And I made my Coca-Cola ribs.
Ooh,
And
I'm about to drive.
Treat him to Barbill more.
And we treat them to the best wings in Buffalo.
Barbill.
Yep.
Carrie got dust.
Hey, they were good. I had no complaints.
Yeah. What are the best wings in Buffalo?
Barbill North.
Barbill North is probably the best.
Yep.
Buffalo Wild Wings?
The original Barbill is in East Aurora, but they just opened one close by us. It's called Barbill North.
All right.
Really good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
I was
the
supposed to
best.
come to you guys 2 weeks ago.
Great beef on Weck too.
We'll hook up soon. And once I'm hoping
Yeah.
still make the road trip that we were supposed to make. So once they ever reschedule my graduation
Right.
and everything, so
So, Dan, I've known you for a while now. I don't think I've ever seen you without that hat on.
Oh,
Oh my God! No. This is my
this
I
is
don't know
Lynn's
who that
haircut.
guy is.
That's a quarantine haircut.
oh, look at that fade.
Yeah, she
I don't
did a
know who
great
that
job.
is.
Hey,
Put it back
hey,
on.
she might nicked it a little around the
That's
top.
not a fade.
Yeah, there's a little bald spot up there. I took care of that.
No, I was gonna say
I'm putting my toupee back on.
I think she nicked it up there, dude. The clip was right in the middle, in the top
That's
middle.
all right. It's quarantine life. I could care less.
Oh, I
Little
should make
right.
it there. So Joel saying Anchor Bar is good too if it's still open.
No, you don't want to go there. That's overrated.
This is the Anchor Bar. We were going to take Carrie downtown to the original
Hi,
Anchor
Joanna.
Bar because they have all the stuff on the walls and all this stuff. So we are going to take her there, but they were under construction, so we couldn't go.
Right.
They were revamping the whole bar area, so we thought no point in going.
No point in going.
Hey, Axel, is that Hardy's shorts hanging on the wall?
Dang.
I ran
That's
out
hot.
of drinks, so I had to go to my garage bar.
You ran out of what?
She ran out of drinks.
Oh, there you go.
See, I got my little Eric Church poster. It's something.
Awesome.
It's no Shriver's basement, but it's something.
So are you sleeping through the night yet, or what?
What do you mean?
With the baby?
Yeah, she slept from 8:30 at night to like 11 o'clock the other morning.
Nice.
Wow.
Shot of whiskey does wonders.
How much melatonin was that?
And Benadryl. Use some Benadryl. It works. It's safe for kids too.
No, she sleeps like Mark. I can't get his ass up in the morning.
I've been Tylenol PMing it lately because I have to wake up at 4 a.m. and it's like, oh no, not another 4 a.m. start.
Oh, that's hard.
That's rough.
So, but,
Is it because your store doors open that early, or you just got stuff to get ready
I
for?
gotta be at work at 6, and it's like a 40-minute drive. So get up, shower, get there, and everything else. So yeah, I get up like 4:05. So tomorrow's my Friday though, so that's nice. I got Thursday, Friday, Saturday off every week.
Oh, wow.
So, Shriver, you have like your real job, and then
What was
you do
that?
all this. You have like your real job,
Yeah.
and then you do all kinds of fun shit on the side. Do you
Try
like ever stop?
No, I have fun. I try to keep busy. So I was off work for a year and a half. I had nothing better to do to keep busy. So, but no,
Yeah.
I have. So tonight I do this show. Thursday nights, every other Thursday I produce another show, and I have my marketing business and everything else. And I'm always running around. You can sleep when you're dead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can tell you made this super easy for me, so I am very
Appreciate
appreciative.
it.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I wanted. I wanted to be like kind of we're just catching up, like a little FaceTime call or something. Like I don't want you to
Yeah.
think that you've already had over 1,000 views of your episode tonight. Because I think you are. Hold on, I was just looking at it.
Wow.
You're good at what you do, Shriver.
What?
934 views.
No, that's not right.
Well, that's what it says.
That's impressive.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's,
Chris
I
was
would have to
pretty
show my
good.
boobs for that.
if that's true, that's probably the most watched live show I've had. I want to say. I think Taylor's was right around 900 or 1,000 too. But
Well, I paid people, so yeah, I would expect those numbers to be high.
that's pretty good. So we'll get you up over 1,000 easily. Yeah, 934 it says.
Opinion here.
What was that?
I want some church choir opinion here.
All right.
So I know there's lots of like mixed emotions about Luke Combs. Like, just ask Chris Johnson; he'll throw you every opinion he has about anybody.
Yeah, the country music.
But what do you guys think about the new song with Eric Church?
I had it on my old board because I was going to talk about it tonight.
It just hit number 1, didn't it? Didn't I see that in a feed somewhere?
Did it?
Yes, that's what I was going to share tonight. That it did go number 1.
I mean, I don't turn it off if I hear it.
Today the 26th. So 2 days ago they announced it was number 1. So on the 24th.
But I want to know personal opinions.
On the song?
Yeah.
Or on Luke Combs?
On the song.
Oh, I think it's good. I mean, I think it's a badass song. I love it. So I know there's mixed opinions, but I think it's badass. I wish Eric would have had more part of it.
That's exactly how I feel. But I know Luke Combs is newer country, and he's made his way over to the pop-ish era. So that's why I want to know what your thoughts are.
Luke Combs. His song hit number 1. That's with Eric Church on it.
Oh, Luke.
I like the sound of the song. He's just not one of my favorites. I don't turn it off though if I hear it. If that's an answer. There's lots of stuff that change when I hear it. So
all right. Well, who else are you guys listening to right now?
Ashley McBride.
Cody
all right.
Cody Jinks. Yeah.
Man, y'all are gonna hate me because I haven't dug into Jinx yet. I need to.
What's his name? Tyler Childers.
All right.
He's good.
Yeah, I can't get into him.
Dude, Tyler Childers, I haven't listened to him either.
Faces over that comment.
So
there was one time at band camp I listened to Florida Georgia Line, and it just reminded me of Scott Staples so much.
Yeah, Jennifer, Eric's part wasn't long enough at all. Hey, and also I apologize. I saw at the very end of the show that I think I said your son. I meant your daughter. I'm so sorry. I was wrapping up and I was all tangled up. I always do that every week. But yeah, Randy Rogers, man, that's another good word. Actually, I saw him throw out the first pitch at Wrigley Field years ago. Oddest fucking thing. I went to a Cubs game, drunk as hell, and then they're like, Randy Rogers. I'm like, huh? And I have a picture of Randy Rogers and he's holding a baseball.
Wow.
All you had to say was, I went to a Cubs game, and I get it.
I met Bill Murray at a Cubs game.
You
I
know,
met some wild
wow.
people. Yeah, I met some wild
blue
people.
bombs get to you.
What was that?
Those Cubby blue bombs get to you.
Have we gone to a Cubs game before? How do you know about those Cubby blue bombs?
I've been to a Cubs game before.
No, I'm saying with me because that's what I always do. We always go to the
everybody
bar and we
knows that.
freaking get trashed on Cubby blue bombs and then go over to Wrigley.
Yep. My senior ditch day in high school, everybody went to the bleachers at Wrigley and watched a Cubs game. All the seniors.
There's
Nice.
nothing better than going to a Cubs game.
Yep.
Carrie, you been to Wrigley yet?
When we left the party, we stopped the bus there, but that's
Yeah,
the only
yeah.
time.
That's right.
That's right.
I've been to Wrigleyville 3 times, never been in there.
We'll have to get you guys to a game if there ever is one again.
Yeah,
I want to go so bad.
Please
Yeah,
make it against Cleveland Indians. That'd be cool.
Oh man, that was a World Series.
That was
What was
fun
that?
when we brought the bus there. And I was stone cold sober when we brought the bus there because I was, 7 months pregnant at that point?
I don't even remember the bus going there.
There's a lot of people the next day looking at the photos going, we're at Wrigley?
I had no idea. We went
I
to
think
Wrigley.
it was
that
either
night.
Chris Graham or Frazee said they didn't remember the bus stopping either. If we didn't
Oh,
have
thank
pictures.
God I'm not the only one.
No, you're not the only one.
That bus driver thought I was crazy too. I'm like, take us to Wrigley. He goes, what? I'm like, dude, I know it's like a mile away. Just take us to freaking Wrigley so we get a picture. I don't even know
That
who
was
took
cool.
the
Best
picture.
decision ever.
I don't even remember any of it.
No, that was the name of the bar, Carol's.
Yeah,
Carol's-
Carol's. I remember that
Man,
part.
I got freaking tore up from the floor up at that place. I left
Oh,
my
yeah.
cup behind, and I don't remember the beer pong or whatever. Like I remember dancing and having a good time trying to sweat all that liquor out. But
They
was
were definitely
that was a
pouring the
fun
drinks
party.
very strong that night.
It was all right by me, man.
Yeah.
And I
I'll drink
I
to
still-
that.
And drinks
I
were
still
covered,
feel
so
bad.
that was like,
Yeah, it was. It was like, especially if you had the drink package and everything, that was that was a good deal, especially having the bus.
Oh, yeah.
It was like, what, $75 or something for 4 bands, a bus, and all you can drink?
Yeah.
Or I
That
don't
was
even know if it was
perfect.
that much. Was it even that much? Might
I
have been
don't
cheaper
think it
than
was.
it might
Yeah,
have
it might
been
have
like
been
50.
yeah,
$65, I think it was.
I don't know. I
65.
don't remember.
Yeah.
I just kept throwing
I know
it.
Ed hooked it up. Ed's the one who runs Carol's. I know he hooked that up.
It was amazing, though, what we got for that package.
Yeah, I saw Kip Moore at Carol's on that Bud Light tour he did last year. And
That's where
that
I
was
took that picture. I was sitting behind Emily and she was lurking at Hardy.
yeah.
The whole night,
I love that picture.
I had my view.
Dan,
I wasn't giving
she
up.
looks at Hardy like you look at Wild Wing.
Like I look at a brownie. Yeah, man.
That's just- yeah.
That's fun.
A regular brownie, not a Shriver brownie. Or a
Oh,
Dan.
okay. Oh, okay.
Darn it.
Darn it.
Yeah,
I love the
Don't
brownie.
need any of my brownies. Unless it's like in our month, and I'll have really good brownies. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. We're over our 30-minute mark, and I got to get up at
All
4
right,
a.m.
brother.
Yeah, some of us are East Coast too.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You guys are an hour ahead. It's great.
Yeah.
I had a great
definitely.
time. Thank you, Aaron.
Thank
Yeah,
you
it
guys.
was fun. Thank you for
Thank you
inviting
guys
us.
for joining me as my very special guest. I love you and I miss
That was
you.
I
awesome.
love you
Yeah,
guys.
you guys joined us. That was awesome.
Thank you for all the guests who came back in and watched. Love you, miss you. I can't tell who you are, but thank you.
Yeah.
I can see that there's 9 of you.
Yeah.
I see
there's-
Jennifer. Someone says I see someone says, I think I want to try your brownie. I don't know who it is. I have to go back and look.
Go back and see who that was.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll see. I can see some of their names, but not all of them. But so yeah, but thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. If you guys are watching, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it with you guys. But Lynn, Dan, Emily, Carrie, all you guys, let's hope we hang out soon. And
Yeah, for sure.
thank you guys for joining us tonight.
All right,
You
bye.
guys take
Love you
care.
guys.
Love y'all. Love y'all.
Bye, man. Bye. Okay, that was fun. I still think I saw Hardy hiding in Emily's house somewhere, though. All right, guys. Thank you guys once again for joining us on this Patreon after show. I had a blast. More. If that was you that said that, that was funny. So that was awesome. Yeah, we will gather again. So I do apologize, guys, for the close-up camera. If the audio was off tonight, I had to switch out my old board. At the last minute, I have this brand new Rode Podcaster Pro in front of me. It's a $600 soundboard that I'm trying to work on. I don't know why it wouldn't work tonight. And I built my new desk, and I'm still working on all that good stuff. So I do apologize if the audio is a little off or anything. I'm trying to adjust as I go. But yeah, thank you guys once again for tuning in. Thank you guys once again for being part of my Patreon. You guys are definitely the heart and soul of the show and keeping it running. And for y'all, you guys that have the merch pack, the t-shirts are in. I'm going to go pick them up, or they're done. I mean, I'm going to pick them up, I hope, by this end of this week and start mailing them out next week. I do apologize again. It is late. If you guys do want a shirt, you can join on our Patreon. $15 is our merch tier. That I am going to have another merch item that I'm going to send out here in our 3 months to our merch people as well, that we're going to be announcing soon. But I'm hoping around Father's Day, we're going to be announcing all of our merch stuff and have a website. If you want to buy a shirt, I had one of our coffee mugs that we had a few weeks back. We're going to have all that stuff. So it's going to be pretty cool. I am going to be announcing my June lineup soon. I was going to do it last weekend, but I'm going to hopefully do it this weekend. But we have Chris Harris next weekend. We have the guys from Whiskey Riff coming in. Luke Dick, makeup show, and also Studio Di Lorenzo. And I don't know who else. I gotta see. There's 5 shows in June, so it's gonna be packed. I'm gonna be pretty excited for a lot of these. So we're gonna keep on rolling. I'm gonna start booking a season 3. So I'm gonna roll it on to another 50 episodes and go for 100. So that's why I wanted to go ahead and build this new desk and get everything looking more professional. So we'll see how that goes. But next week we'll have a different sound, a different lighting, or different everything. I promise, because I'm gonna totally change it all up again. So thank you guys again for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next week. I'm going to go get some sleep. See you guys later.